All right, we are up and running. Should be live streaming. Look at that. It's public. We are up and running. Yep, there it is. Okay. And we are live. I know this is probably a little unexpected for anybody of this channel, but this kind of just dropped in our lap. And as Derek and I were talking about earlier, I go on vacation at the end of this week, so I didn't want to take the time out to properly film this video for this unboxing of this guitar. So we're just going to do this live. I am accompanied I have a special guest, my very good friend, Derek, who y'all will all be happy to know is an actual guitar player, not somebody like me that is trying. Now, you should be getting my signal this time, Derek. It is public.
I don't see it.
And we are, yeah, it's public and we're live. Maybe the channel is not set up properly to be doing this. I don't think I have to do anything in my settings. If it allows me to go live. I don't know why it wouldn't be popping up. But it does say we're live. It does not say we have any views. So maybe it's not live. But it says I'm live. I don't know where it's going to.
Oh, well, yeah, you got to know where it's going.
From well, you got a notification from what?
From which channel?
Oh, there she is. You are live. You're just not getting it. But yeah, okay, so we're live. Good job. All right, nice.
Do this again.
Thank you. So that's my one viewer. All right. I guess.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Good. Sweet. Okay. Now you can pause it and
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to watch this, Rachel. You don't have to eat up the bandwidth. But yeah, you can just do it so you can look at the chat. Okay, we are live. Okay, so yeah, again, very impromptu. Going on vacation at the end of this week, just didn't have time to do the video like I would normally do for you guys. So, but we have. Is my camera going to show it? Look at that. We have this box right here that we are about to get into. Was just looking.
Let's get into it.
Was telling you was just looking on the old Sweetwater website, and apparently some people had returned some stuff from Christmas, so we had some really nice.
That's a really good idea. I just never really thought about.
I never did it
for
it was
after Christmas
totally,
returns.
Totally fortuitous, and then granted, like most things online, it is a chance to be taken. It might not be the perfect version,
but at least a company like that, they can inspect it. And,
well, they do, and they above a certain threshold price wise, because he told me that this just met the threshold of their 35-point inspection.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
anything
nice.
cheaper than that, they don't really mess with. But this is way above that. But it was such a good deal, and I've got their card, so it's it's on 24 months. So it's not like it's a big deal, but I wasn't like ready to spend the money, and I don't think I was really ready as far as how far I've gotten in my learning thus far that I needed to go splurge on a guitar. I was telling you, I was totally fine with a Squire, or
right.
anything, just to
I want to know what you got.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. It came in. It's been 3 days.
Enough
acclimating.
talky.
No. We got to do the video. It's been acclimating for 3 days. So the little green sticker on all the Sweetwater boxes, I have it adhered and then some.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Now I'll go to the white. No, that's for later. That's for later.
No, it's by yourself later.
Let's get to the box.
Here we go. You got to bring the box over here? There we go.
We can't just pan this. Yeah, well, you can be the cameraman. All right. As always,
And yet another box.
Of course.
It's like the studio tour room.
All right. Oh. Yeah, and see you can tell because these, those bitch of staples that come in those boxes from Fender, you can tell somebody has already popped this box. So yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is a Christmas return. Somebody got this in, or some wealthy wife or something bought this for some guy, and he was like, I didn't want a telly. What are you doing? But yep, I get the standard Fender gig bag. All right. I'm going to go back to a seated position. Okay, we don't have anybody watching though, unless if that might still be Rachel. All right. Here we go. Ready, Derek?
I'm ready.
I want to come out of the bag. There we go.
That's nice.
A Nashville telly with the Strat mid pickup. This is ooh.
I like the color on it. It's got the bevel in the back too. That's nice. Most tellers don't have that bevel.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, the belly.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But
Oh, that's easy to fix. We got nice locking tuners.
okay, so yeah, we've got this, and I didn't know, but I looked, and I kept thinking of like, I guess that's probably a thing for guitar players. Like, is it Telly or Strat or both?
Right.
But then I saw this, and it was literally because it was called the National Telly. I was like, well, and then I read about it, and it's like, well, then yeah, so you get the kind of the best of both worlds. But the main thing is I like the satin ones. I don't like those gloss necks.
Yeah, I understand.
That's the Player Series, or this is the Player Plus. So all those Player Series that come out of the Ensenada factory have that satin, and that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got
The gloss isn't bad.
they're
really
all
get used to it.
noiseless. You've got the added mid pickup.
Mhm.
It's got the 5-way, and it's got the push pull
Okay. So
Yeah.
what does our push pull do?
that engages. I have to go read. The guy said it, and I already
I think
forgot.
it's probably in series or parallel or something like that.
But yeah, so you have the push pull on it as well. You've got now rolled edges on the frets,
Yeah.
and then like you said, we've got locking tuners, which I thought was a cool upgrade because I see how fast Matt changes his strings.
Oh yeah, no, that's a, if you're a gigging guy, yeah, it's. I think it's a must-have, but that's just my opinion.
Now, what I will admit,
Oh,
and I
easy-
think
easy
maybe the problem, and maybe why this got returned, not that I care, and it's not going back. This doesn't look like the picture.
now. Oh really?
That's kind of
Well,
kind
now I'll
of the
have to
gist
look
I'm
up the
getting.
picture.
It's probably gone because I bought it.
Oh, you were just saying the color of the.
The Sweetwater lists these guitars pictured by serial number.
Oh, okay.
So literally,
They take it out, take a picture. and
Yeah,
then-
they take 12 or 18 pictures of this guitar, and I'll admit it didn't really look like this in those pictures.
That's
so
interesting.
I'm wondering.
Looks good though.
I'm wondering if somebody this is what they were looking for. But
Either that, or maybe it was a gift, and not everybody, a traditional telly player, likes the Nashville telly one. That could
Yeah.
be another reason why it went.
yeah.
there.
But I
I would have been that guy. Like, I just want the regular old telly. I don't need the middle pickup.
Yeah, no, I'm
That would've been
I'm
me.
super happy with it though. It's not heavy, which is something
Right.
I was, because I noticed with that bass, even though I have a short scale bass, the weight can be something. So this feels like it's something that will
Yeah.
that will do real well. Okay, yeah, nobody's on now, but yeah, we're getting it recorded. So yeah, where's a grab that tuner and grab that. I tell you what, grab that tuner right there in front of you. Grab that spark that's a little bit further away from you on the shelf over there, behind your case. And there's that 1/4 inch right there, that short, that like foot long one. Yeah. Grab all that and we'll get this thing tuned up and then you can play it. And for once.
This tuner or the other one?
No, just grab that one. I think I ran the batteries dead in the. I left the. I did. I'm a noob, man. I didn't know. I left the cable plugged into it
Oh, yeah.
and ran the battery down. But lesson learned. Because, yeah, even though I'm at the beginning of this whole thing, there were certain things I was starting to practice, and I was noticing, like, this is kind of more of an electric thing than an acoustic thing. So I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it was going to be, not metronome, tuner. It's like they detuned it, like on purpose. They're all about the same amount out. I'm looking. We ain't got no viewers. I'd let them know what was happening if we had somebody jump in. Oh, look at that. Dead on. I got camera choices now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm super.
Well, you go to the other one too.
What's this? Ooh, yeah. Super happy with this. Really. But again, we actually have somebody who can give the proper opinion here. We have an actual guitar player. You tell me what you think.
No, well, I mean,
As just far as feel, you know.
no, I mean that's pretty nice.
I didn't even, I didn't really.
They set them up really nice.
I'm about to say, how's the action feel? Because to me, it's not. I don't really have. I haven't formed an opinion on action yet, so it's better to hear somebody like you say it.
Yeah, it's almost actually too low for my taste. You know.
Let's turn this little spark amp on. Also, that is a bass tone. Hold on. This was also purchased from Sweetwater. Let me get you a guitar one. These are all bass guitar ones. Okay, here we go. Look at this.
Little array of
Oh.
tones here. Oh no.
I wonder if this will pick it up. Now, obviously, this is just whatever's in the Spark library.
It's so funny. Like you don't play for a while, and like I don't know how to not play without a pick.
Here's the blues one.
No, it actually feels really good.
Yeah,
No,
I like it.
there's
Looks
no,
good.
No complaints on that.
Cool. Yeah,
Like,
no.
I'll have to be one of them guys. that
Super
play
happy
for an
about it.
hour
And
to
now
really
that
figure it
I
out.
can get to electric work with
Yeah.
with
So,
that.
so that's nice. You've got the 6 saddle bridge.
Yeah, not
which
the
is
3
nice.
saddle.
So you can intonate it, which
Yep.
is really nice. So that's nice. 3 pickups. So you get telly plus Strat sounds.
And like you probably have a better opinion on this than I do. What is the benefit or just the difference in?
I love a string through the body. I don't know
Yeah,
why. I just always have liked that.
They
I
say that's a nice little upgrade. But like, how do you feel on maple versus rosewood as far as the fingerboard?
On a telly, I mean, I would prefer maple.
Okay.
I mean, on a Strat, I like rosewood. But that's just my personal. It's all personal preference. Apparently, the maple makes it brighter or whatever.
Yeah, a little poppier.
Yeah, I was just trying to. What are those frets made out of?
I think they're just.
I think it's just the color in the rooms making it look kind of brassy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think they're probably just. Whatever.
Well, like I said, the other person's folly was definitely my gain, so I got it at a good price, and now I don't have to worry about it. What is it? Not in the little thing.
Usually rolls under. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, now I can get started. And it
So
was
so you got that at a discounted rate?
heavily. It was
Really?
like
That's a depending on what you got it for, that's a really good deal.
I think it came to
I wasn't
about
expecting you to get something like that.
like 30% off.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Off of the sale price?
Yeah.
Oh.
Off of what the regular. So I got the gig bag, I got this and that, and to be honest with you, even though it'll be fun.
Where'd you get that from?
Everything comes from Sweetwater.
Oh, okay.
Sweetwater. They sell
Okay.
all the Spark stuff. I saw you looking at the bigger one.
Yeah.
They sell all the Spark stuff.
Oh, I didn't know
But
they sold that.
this is all I need for now, and then I get to do the fun part of,
Well, I mean the new Spark 2 or whatever. It doesn't. I have to look at the dimensions. The dimensions don't look big at all.
No, it's like bread box big, basically.
Oh, okay, that's still something I could put on my desk if I really.
Yeah, no,
wanted to.
they kind of bill it on the didn't you show it when it was you were looking on the website? They kind of bill it as a piece of furniture, really. Like they in the pictures they take.
Well, yeah, it looks really nice.
No, it
that's the other
is,
thing.
and I like that stuff.
And I've this. I mean, for as little that is, and what you just pull up, it sounds really good.
It's not, and I tell you, to be honest with you, this is not a sale for the Spark Go, but I didn't buy that for guitar.
Yeah, you bought that.
We were in Key West, and Nick had that, and he played bass through it, and I was like, "What is that?" And he told me about it, and he was like, and I asked him the question. He's like, "I do it for bass because he sets it right on his leg, and that little bass
Yeah,
sounds
that's right. You told me that.
awesome.
It's just do.
It's, I mean, just enough to practice,
Right.
Like with yourself,
Right.
So I got it for that reason. It's added benefit now that I actually have at least something, even though I'll probably do a lot of headphone work.
Yeah.
I have something I can play this through because then that'll be the next thing way down the road will be, do you do the amp thing? Or do you
Right.
do I run out and get a what is it called, a Fender Deluxe Reverb? Do I go immediately grab a compressor, a blues driver, blah blah blah, or do I do like say Scott Henson and get the Kemper?
Yeah.
Or do you do like everybody and go get the Helix? That seems to be.
I'm so out of touch with so many things. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, not really, because it seems to be, as far as like what they're pushing now. It seems to be a battle between Line 6, or not Line 6. Well, yeah, I guess Line 6, Helix.
I think I was told Yamaha owns Line 6 now. I thought I saw that on their website.
I don't. Maybe. I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah.
it seems to be them and Kemper, and there's another. Is it Dark Glass or one of those? There's another program or modeler out there that's high end, and they seem to be battling it out right now.
I mean, I'm looking at this little guy.
And I don't know, the Spark stuff I've heard thus far has all sounded really good, and I can't remember.
Well, I mean, that's like I really should probably just get something like that because that's what I need. I just need to have something quick, plug in, go, and I can play with some tones. And
I think Michael Benson got. Did you get one of those Positive Grid amps? I bet you he did. I think what Michael did was he took some old gear over to Guitar Center. I think he might have gotten the very one you're looking at.
The Spark 2.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. He told me he got something, and I just can't specifically remember what he said he got. But yeah, if he can answer me, that'll at least give me an idea. But yeah, I like their stuff, and especially just based on this one, this stuff is awesome. So any of that Positive Grid stuff looks to be cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
interesting.
so that's where we're at. This is what we got now. This is the newest piece, and you can definitely look forward to seeing these in the videos.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job on that.
Yeah, and I did know, because I do know what I want to play. I knew I wanted to tell you.
Right.
It was really clear.
When I played acoustic for so long, a telly was a natural switch to like acoustic for me.
Yeah.
Because it like sits in the same place to me.
See, I mean, I guess it's just
And it's a
something-
little thicker than most of some of the other guitars are really tapered.
the necks
so to
do
me-
not feel that dissimilar from
Right. To me,
that.
it's very.
And he did
has
say
an
that this
acoustic-y
is
type feel
I
to it.
don't know what he was talking about, but he said this is that other neck. It's not the 9.5, it's the 12.3.
This is the radius of the neck, so it may be a. Let's see if we. It's trust me, it's been so long. I think that should be a little flatter.
Okay.
That's just the radius, the roundness.
Oh,
of the
okay.
neck.
Okay.
Some of them get.
You are
super
right.
Round.
These frets do in the light.
They almost look kind
They
of
look
golden.
they look brass here on the end. That's funny.
Well, what is that one? Let's. I'm just going to
This
try and
is
look it up.
a Fender Player Plus Nashville Telly in butterscotch blonde. Still got a good connection. And I guess the color probably doesn't even really matter. Yeah, so 829 normal.
Oh wow. You gotta know the normal. Well,
Well, the
$1,000, whatever.
yeah, the typical internet price.
Did you get some bonus bucks?
No, you have to, because I put it on financing.
Oh, okay.
You get the bonus bucks if you just put it on your card and pay it. So I did
Got
the
you.
24 months, and I got a free T-shirt out of the deal. And then, like I told you, the guy that I have at Sweetwater is super helpful because he knew just enough about drums to help me and give me input when I had like brand specific questions.
Mm-hmm.
But when he heard I was switching to guitar, he's a guitar player. And so picking out the acoustic was all him. I had presented him with a couple of brands, and when he heard I was talking about Breedlove, he was like, "Oh man, then let me suggest this." And then when it came time to look at this one, I immediately called him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you'll be able to do this. It won't really do this. If you're looking to do this, you'll be fine with that." And we did the whole deal. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I really appreciate the sale. This is my last day here. I'm going to be transferring you to a new guy."
Who was your guy?
And of course, now that you ask me, I can't, and probably shouldn't say his name,
Oh, okay.
over the internet. Anyway, but
yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, my wife got a job, and we're gonna be moving on." So I was like, "Well, thank you for all the help you've given me." And he was cool, and I think he threw the T-shirt in just to kind of say bye. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
he left me just as soon as the sale was
Did
done.
you get the? Oh, did you check the box for some sweet goodies?
Oh, I already ate my candy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
no.
No, that's a really nice guitar.
Yeah, I'm happy
You did
with it.
good.
It'll be cool. And then now I've got absolutely. Is that a viewer? Is there somebody here?
I don't know.
Did somebody actually tune into the live stream? If you are here, please say hello, because we were otherwise going to
Yeah.
probably end the stream.
Yeah, unboxing a telly.
Yeah, the live unboxing of the brand new Nashville Player Plus Nashville Telecaster. But
It's a mouthful.
I know, right? They're all like that now. Now you've got Player 2. So like you have to differentiate between the Player series, which
Fender
is like,
American Professional 2.
oh god, how much is that?
$1,700.
What's that? $21.99.
The Fender American Ultra 2.
Good lord.
Sometimes, but see, I can't even remember the one that I had. It was very similar to this. It wasn't a Nashville, but it was an American-made one, and it had some. It was like a modern vintage American one. I can't remember what it is. They only made them for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And I ended up selling it, and I was very disappointed that I sold it. Some guy in Russia or something like bought it. I put it on eBay, and I really love that guitar, and I'm really sad that I don't have it anymore. But so I would probably be on the prowl for another Tele.
But yeah, it's cool. Since you haven't shopped obviously on there in a long time, when you go into that, they'll literally pull up by serial number, and you can pick whatever the stock that they have. So you really can, and they list the weights and all that. So it's super handy, especially if you know what you're doing. I didn't know, and
So that's the same one right here, but that's
Regular.
just the standard Tele instead of the Nashville.
Yeah. And I figured, for what literally, as far if you're going off the list price there on the thing for $30 more, getting the extra pickup, even if you never used it,
Right.
just having the option.
See, and that's my thing. Like, I would really look at something like this Ventura 50s Nocaster.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I hate right off the bat, I want 6 individual saddles.
What's a Nocaster?
That was before the Telecaster, so it's whatever. I'm
like
sure there's
vintage
this
appeal when trading it or when looking to buy one.
That's probably a $1,200. I'm sure that's a Mexico one.
Yeah.
Made in Mexico.
And to be honest with you, the more I get into Fender, the more I really fall in love. And this is with my experience. I'm sure everybody has had different experiences, but with the Ensenada factory,
Mm-hmm.
that do I have that wide shot still? No.
I'll
That
give you that.
well, you don't have to grab it. That Player Series Mustang bass is, I've had 3 professional, really good players grab a hold of that bass and tell me how, number one, how nice it was set up, but then how well it played. That came out of the Mexican factory. I feel like that had some extra TLC given to it at the factory. And this one, at least from the initial going over it, it's nice. They do a nice job at that factory.
No, that's actually really
and
nice.
like all the stuff that maybe even though I'm a drummer, I know how to look at polyurethane finishes.
Well, yeah, it's just a little odd of detail.
And I know there's a bad problem with the neck pocket cracking in the poly on the Fender instruments.
Mhm.
That's like a big thing. This doesn't have that. There's no sharp edges on the end of this on the edge of this neck. So yeah, I think they do a really good job. And there is probably a great argument to be made for the American stuff, but for most of and just like says in the name, the players, this is probably
that is a bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
Yeah.
That is a really good feeling, nice playing, well built guitar.
That wasn't,
You can't. In my opinion, you can't bitch about that one.
No. And especially since I'm just in the learning phase, it's like you especially can't bitch about the tone because what the hell do you know about tone anyway? So it's more like I'm literally over here playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's not like it's a big deal,
Right?
I'm like terribly strumming out some of these country songs. So yeah, the tone of this instrument does not matter. I would rather something well built and that feels good in my hand.
Right.
And that's the only thing that I have been able to form an opinion on. Mainly from that bass is because I've got a beautiful 1971 Fender Precision bass, which is like the gold standard for the bass players. That's what they want. And next to it is my brand new.
Oh, you can switch the
What?
camera feed. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
So the farthest one out is a 1971 Precision bass, which is like any bass player's like, oh my God, give me that. Something, old vintage Precision.
Right.
I like that, but it's got a lacquered neck on it, and I much prefer that brand new Mustang to it because of that very same. And I think that they've always done a really nice job coming from a drum guy as far as
Right.
the finish is concerned on stuff like that.
That's true to think about that because most of your drumsticks are not
They're
glossed
like this.
finished. Yeah, they're a satin
Yeah.
finish.
And they even do have like levels of that in Vic Firth where it's like heavy gloss, normal, or like the satin, the normal, and then like the raw. And I mean, you can't tell me that's not
Right.
What does it say? Yeah, now it says made in Ensenada. It doesn't say made in Mexico anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Now that was probably some kind of
It's like right across the border.
yeah.
Now
yeah.
I remember the old boss. He went to did the factory tour.
Jim did
Yeah,
the
mhm.
Mexican tour.
And he talked about He was like, that factory was so nice. He was like, you could eat off the floor in that factory. He was like, it was way cleaner, more organized, and more efficient than the American factory.
Huh.
He was like, he was really blown away.
Yeah.
Of the quality of the factory and the quality of the product that the factory is putting out.
Well, and I would imagine there's probably a level of pride knowing, hey, we work in the Fender factory. Like,
Yeah.
we're not making gas cans or
Right.
you know, like something where you're like, I mean, it's a job, but it's not like I care. Those people probably really give a crap about
Yeah.
the instruments that come out and that carry that name because that's a reputation that they have to deal with. So, but yeah, so that's what we got. Again, brand new
nice.
telly. Thank you for the one person that did join us, and you'll see these in the videos in the future. I appreciate my friend Derek here being able to give me a good professional opinion on it. I'll see all of you on the very next video. Please